Welcome back to Cooking with Jon. Today we're making bees nachos. I was suggested to make these for quite a while, so I thought I should sharpen the knives here and get going on the chicken. I want it to be a little thinner, so I'm going to cut it on the side here, and then I'm going to spread apart the breast, my favorite thing to do. Anyway, get a nice piece of chicken breast here. Going to get this nice and flat now. There you go. Get off some of these extra fatty areas and plop it on down. Make sure to wash your hands when you're done. Now, we're going to get on to seasoning. Pink Himalayan salt, and then we're going to go in with some black pepper, of course. What else we got here today? This is homemade onion powder. Made this a while ago. Some paprika, too. And that's going to be all looking pretty good. On to the guacamole. This is the way to do the avocado. You want to trace your knife around it. Just roll it on the knife. There you go. Good twist. Boom. Now it's out. Repeat that a couple times. Going to mash this up. I didn't cheat and use a food processor, I promise, like I did actually. But now we're going to move on to the limes. This is an important part because the lime juice is where you get the really good flavor from. So I juiced 3 limes, I think, in this. I think I used 4 avocados as well. You guys can mix it up. It's entirely up to you if you're following the recipe. Now you can add jalapenos. I like to. You don't have to, but it's really good to put them in there as well. They're a little bit of a milder hotness, so gonna get all the seeds out of there as well. That's a very important step. Make sure you do that. And we're just gonna dice these up in just a second. Yeah, get all those seeds out. Again, it's up to you how chunky or how smooth you like yours. I like mine a little bit of both, so we're gonna give some nice texture in there. Next, we're gonna move on to cutting up this here onion or cebolla de roja. What you're gonna wanna do to dice this onion up, first you wanna do vertical cuts up and down along the top. So hold half of it down with your hand. Make sure you're practicing good knife skills. That's very important. And cutting onions is very easy once you get the hang of it. You're going to see some vertical cuts. You don't see the lateral cuts or the horizontal cuts. But after that, you just can dice from the top. You just cut and you get all these nice little pieces of onion. And check this out. We're going to cut the butt off too as well. And just go straight down. Like I said, look at all that. It's just dicing right up nice and perfectly. Next, onto some cilantro. We're going to put that down, scrunch it all up so it's easier to cut. And usually what I like to do is cut it both ways. So first I'm going to dice it like this or just chop it up a little bit. Again, this is up to you how fine you want your cilantro to be. I like seeing cilantro in there. I think it makes it look good, tastes good too. Into the guacamole. Now we're going to mix all this up with a little bit of black pepper for seasoning as well. Again, totally optional how you guys want to make your own guacamole. But this is mine. I think it looks fantastic. Look at the colors in there. And this is our chicken now, all done out of the oven. Very good, very juicy. So we can move on to plating. So we're going to put an entire bag. Well, first I put too much, but we're going to put a whole bag of chips, now followed with a layer of cheese. And in just a second, you're going to see I'm going to drain some beans. These are some Dakota beans or Lakota. What is it exactly? There you go, Dakota's beans. Make sure you rinse these off. You don't want any of that canned juice in there. You just want the regular old beans. So I'm going to dice up some of this chicken now, and this is going to be the final part. So you just kind of layer everything on. You could put it however you like. It's pretty easy to do nachos like this. Pop it back in the oven and look at this. I put some sour cream. I put a little bit of extra cilantro on there as well. I layered it up maybe 3 layers, and I used an entire bag of chips as well. If you guys want the official recipe, what I used, I can give you guys that listed in the comments or however you choose. But thanks for watching Cooking with Jon. I will see you guys again soon.